As state lawmakers prepare for the next legislative session, economists say it's still too early to know if they'll have enough revenue to make ends meet. It could be tight.
Reductions in federal spending, coupled with new costs for children's services in Arizona, mean that the state may face a deficit. And as Joe Dana reports, a historic new tax cut in Arizona, known as the flat tax, is changing how lawmakers do business.
Flat tax, now in its third year, means Arizonans who are making above $160,000 could pay a personal income tax of 4.5%. Now, nearly all Arizonans, regardless of how much they make, pay a 2.5% flat income tax.
The flat tax has had a devastating financial impact on the state.
Dave Wells is director of the progressive-leaning Grand Canyon Institute. Their report, based in part on tax return data and economic projections, concludes the flat tax deprives the state of about $2 billion of annual revenue.
That $2 billion could go to hire more teachers or pay teachers more. It could go to low-income families to make sure that they are housing stable.
We can disagree on what tax levels should be, whether taxes should be increased or decreased. And I think on this, the Grand Canyon Institute is just wrong.
Katie Ratliff of the conservative-leaning Common Sense Institute, a former aide to Governor Ducey, defends her former boss's legacy.
The reality is that it is fair and flat. Everybody pays the same. It's 2.5%.
As legislators prepare for the next budget season, Ratliff says the flat tax is doing what is intended, growing businesses, expanding Arizona's budget annually, and attracting new people to the state.
If you look at all of the highest growth states, the top 5, they're all low tax or in some cases no income tax states.
Projections show the budget next year may be tight or in a deficit. Republican State Senator J.D. Mesnard helped get the flat tax passed.
I find it very exciting.
And tells 12 News the state still has the revenue to invest in childcare, education, and other critical needs. The truth is we can provide meaningful relief to families and also fund priorities. Mesnard's colleague, Democrat State Senator Mitzi Epstein, is less optimistic.
We should be investing in our young families, in our workforce. We should invest in water. But instead, we have enacted this single tax rate that has been a boon for billionaires.
The Grand Canyon Institute says the wealthiest are benefiting the most.
If you talk to the typical person, and you mentioned the flat tax, they don't even know it was implemented. And part of the reason they don't know it was implemented is because it didn't really affect them financially.
80% of flat tax proceeds go to those making above $200,000. A couple filing jointly making $100,000 pays $108 less under the flat tax, 6% less than what they previously paid. A couple making $10 million pays nearly $446,000 less under the flat tax, 44% lower than what they previously paid. A historic move meant to level the playing field. Whether flat equals fair depends on who you ask.
We're letting our wealthiest few just be freeloaders, and we shouldn't do that.
The economy is larger today, and it's clear that that is connected to a pro-growth, pro-economic development policy agenda.
Joe Dana, 12 News.